Conspiracies and urban legends, old wives' tales even, they are everywhere today. Everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. Back when we were kids, there were only like a few and they were kind of fun.
Today, it's a lot of the most annoying people imaginable screaming at each other on Twitter about everything. Yeah, sorry, X, even worse. Things we're talking about when we were younger were
They're fun things. They're things that Mulder and Scully would like investigate.
yeah, or like something a Goosebumps book could be written about.
Yeah. We wanted to look back and perhaps share with the new generation the interesting urban legends and myths of our youth.
The fun ones.
Harmless stuff, but maybe they're true and it's scary and maybe it's harmful. We don't know because we're little kids, but it seemed fun. Let's check it out. So, when you're little, we're talking, I don't know, pint-sized. You're learning about the world. You're calibrating yourself to this reality. And there's something that I think captivates every child, and it's the supernatural. So, when we were kids, there were two major supernatural things that were just blasted on the airwaves. One, Area 51.
Yeah, big one.
And two, the Bermuda Triangle. Do you have any specific memories of these things or how you first learned about them?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind now are those ridiculous Area 51 raids that were gonna happen on the internet, where everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna run in there and figure this out. Now's the time. And they just stood around outside and like, that was really great.
That was a culmination of all of the 90s kids who grew up.
Yeah.
They never took off their tinfoil hat.
Yeah, they just, wanted an excuse to get fucked up, I think, honestly.
If you don't know what Area 51 is, it is a military base in Roswell, New Mexico, where there were many conspiracies.
Is it in Roswell?
I believe so.
I thought Roswell was like just where like a lot of alien activity was. It's funny, like there's more alien evidence now than ever, and like things being released and footage of aliens and alien this, alien that. Nobody gives a shit. It's so funny.
They go like this. Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Like Paul McCartney's son.
Hey, Jamesy, rock it, man. I know you will.
Oh, cool.
That was nice, wasn't it? Right, you take it away.
I think this shines a light on a more of a societal thing, or just us as humans. We're so jaded.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's got to be juicier drama than that.
yeah, I'm more interested in Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively.
The Bermuda Triangle was also a big conspiracy theory and topic of discussion in the 90s. You wake up at 5 a.m., turn on the History Channel, which used to be so good, by the way.
Yeah.
A show on the Bermuda Triangle is on, and all the ships and planes that disappeared in there.
You ever watch Wild West Tech? I love that show.
No.
The Carradine brothers would host it. That was a cool show. If you watch that, let me know.
That shit was awesome. I loved that. Pawn Stars was like the last great show from that channel network era, whatever.
This is totally unrelated. It's more related to Pawn Stars, but that Bob Dylan was given the Medal of Freedom, or whatever the medal is, that the highest civilian medal, and he didn't show up to that, but he has a cameo on Pawn Stars.
Hey, Mr. Dylan. How you doing?
Okay.
I was wondering if I could trouble you for a signature here.
How did you find me here?
I knew you were doing a show, and I just figured I'd walk around till I found you.
Oh.
Supposedly, you don't want to go in there because ships, airplanes, they get lost, never to be seen again. They're probably just at the bottom of the ocean, but why is the question. There are theories that there's a magnetic field.
Radio waves.
Messes with the computers. Everything's computer.
Everything's computer. That's beautiful. Wow.
Even the old equipment, analog equipment of the past, seem to have trouble in the Bermuda Triangle. Like things, planes, ships
compasses
have been going missing in there forever. Who knows what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, other things like Loch Ness Monster. Is there a big Loch Ness Monster in there? That's all. This is all fun stuff, you know.
Yeah.
The stuff you'd see like on TV as a kid.
Bigfoot.
I love that. Bigfoot.
He's just a hiker.
He's just some little monkey man who lives in the woods. I like that.
This is a story you may not know, and I didn't know either. This is more from the 80s, but we've seen it depicted a lot in movies and TV. But there's something called the vanishing hitchhiker, and this is sort of an unconfirmed urban legend of America. One of America's oldest ghost stories resurfaced in the 80s. Drivers picked up a hitchhiker who vanished mid-ride.
Whoa. See, that's cool. That's like a Stephen King book.
Variations claim the hitchhiker is the ghost returning home. Despite countless eyewitness reports, no verified cases prove the existence of these spectral passengers. Have you ever experienced something weird on a long road trip? Perhaps, you know, if you have to drive many hours, you're in the zone, you just want to get home. Maybe you fall into this sort of fugue state, this sort of twilight zone. And things like that happen. Like, oh, is that a Carl Jr.'s or is it a Hardee's? And you don't know, you're looking out the window. You pass by and it turns out to be a Five Guys. Let's put you back into your childhood form. You go to school, you're a sponge. You're learning about the ABCs. You're learning about the Earth, it's a sphere. You're learning about all of these incredible things, and then you sort of don't know how to shut off the sponge. Put the sponge in a little compartment away from the things that aren't true, which you hear at like recess and the lunch table.
Yeah.
So there'll be some like jerko named
Kevin.
Yeah. And he's like, step on that crack, your mom's back is gonna break.
Or
you
you're like,
shit.
break this mirror, 7 years of bad luck.
Yeah.
Or like,
Bloody
go
Mary.
into a bathroom. I learned about that at summer camp. I wouldn't go to the bathroom at night for a month. So there was like the kind of like scary stuff that would like, you know, bother you a little bit.
Yeah.
Then there was also just the funny ones that are just like really memorable. So the one that really stands out to me, and probably you as well, is the one about Marilyn Manson.
Oh, him being on the Wonder Years, the friend?
No, when he supposedly removed his like lower ribs so he could suck his own. You remember that one?
Yes. Here's a nice transition. When I say the name Richard Gere, what do you think of?
Another funny one.
So there's this actor and activist, Richard Gere.
I don't know how these start, honestly. Or like John Bastow died in the tsunami. Like just stuff like that. Like these just random rumors or like urban legends would just spread before the internet. Like just we all heard these things.
Going to the bathroom's scary enough as it is for folks like me and him. But as kids, we were told that there were alligators in the sewers. And that if we were on the toilet, an alligator would come up, destruction would follow. It turns out this was actually partially true. Because some guy, probably looked like this, released baby alligators into the New York City sewers. But I'm envisioning those poor creatures immediately dying because they were released into New York City sewers.
My God, a lot of cannolis and stuff being eaten.
$1 slices.
Yeah, that's trouble.
Word to the wise.
Word to the wise.
If your dinner costs less than a pack of chewing gum, don't do it.
He's got to spin around.
Spinaroonie.
And then
He's
sit.
like Booker T. Booker T does the spinaroonie.
Okay.
He's gonna do it! He's done it!
A spinaroonie in Preston!
A few episodes back, we covered subliminal messages,
Yes.
which are, I think, at the core of urban legend myths, old wives' tales, what have you. Who are these old wives?
Yeah, really. I think it's just old-timey gossip
Yeah.
that like old wives used to make up for. I love that. I should be an old wife.
I'm more into young husband tales. Young husband tales are like, yo, you hear the latest Rogan?
Yo, I hear you. See Gwyneth Paltrow's tits.
Yeah. If you go to 36 minutes and 18 seconds into whatever, you see Gwyneth Paltrow's tits. The biggest interesting music-related urban legend was playing records backwards and hearing subliminal messages.
Yeah.
Some of them perhaps even demonic.
I command you in the name of Lucifer to spread the blood of the innocent.
Oh my God, Chicago kicks ass.
Now the Beatles, you know about that band?
Yeah. Oh, the Beatles.
They had a big controversy with their music. But this one is partly true, believe it or not, as my phone tells me that has never lied. Many believe the hidden messages could be found by playing Beatles records backwards. Songs like Revolution 9 were said to contain eerie phrases like, "Turn me on, dead man."
That's so stupid.
While the band denied...
They want to intentionally say, "Turn me on, dead man." Really?
They were pretty high for many years.
I don't care. That's
The one that really freaked me out, because this was such a big part of my youth. In elementary school, we'd put on this as a play many years. It's just a fan favorite. Your grandparents knew about this, your parents knew about this. It was just a great story of creativity and imagination. The Wizard of Oz I'm talking about. But then you're thrown a little curveball of terror when you're told that in the background of a scene, a munchkin is committing suicide by hanging themselves.
Yes, I've heard this one many times. Oh, that in the back?
Yeah.
This is really loud. It's just a
It's like part of the set. Bob forgot to hold like a sandbag out of frame.
How do you know it's a munchkin?
It could be a child.
I guess.
So, in conclusion, conspiracy theories are just that. Conspiracies. Urban legends, just that. Legend. And maybe don't even have to be urban. And old wives'
Keith
tales.
Urban.
Old wives' tales don't have to come from old people or wives.
Also, they can be a little fun.
Yeah.
They don't have to be like who.
But stink. Let us know what your favorite conspiracy theories are. And also urban legends. My favorite urban legend is Urban Legends Final Cut. I think that's the better of the movies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never seen Urban Legends or Urban Legends 2 Final Cut? Thank you to the patrons for the continued support. Can't thank you enough. We're working on so many things we can't wait to bring to you guys. And watch the skies.
I saw the one that got banned, the peacocks.
I don't know about that.
You haven't seen that?
No.
It's like a bunch of like really horrifically inbred brothers. And they have their mother.
Sounds like my family.
Yeah, I won't go into it. If you've seen it, you've seen it.